Elsewhere, as we have reported, the arrest of a Huawei executive has added to tensions between the United States and China. And today, the Chinese telecom giant's chief financial officer appeared in a Canadian court for a bail hearing where prosecutors said the United States wants to charge her with fraud, alleging that her company continued to do business with Iran despite the sanctions imposed on that country. This is a very delicate moment for the world's two largest economies. And as Eunice Yoon reports, the Huawei CFO's arrest is not going over well in Beijing.
Chinese telecoms gearmaker Huawei is putting on a brave face after its CFO, Meng Wanzhou, was arrested by Canadian authorities. With Meng away, Huawei has designated its chairman, Liang Hua, as acting CFO. Liang was CFO before Meng. Huawei is also trying to reassure its suppliers that the arrest isn't going to have a big impact on its business. In a letter to its global suppliers, Huawei said the U.S. move was, quote, against the spirit of free economy and fair competition, and went on to say, regardless of how unreasonable the U.S.'s approach becomes, the partnerships we have with our global suppliers will stay unchanged. What happens to Meng could complicate trade negotiations between the U.S. and China. Officially, the Chinese government isn't directly linking Meng's arrest to the trade talks, but unofficially, the state media is arguing that it's a political decision and a way to stifle Huawei and China's tech ambitions. White House officials, though, say President Trump wasn't aware of the arrest before his negotiations with President Xi. Separately, there are reports that Japan is now considering restrictions for gear made by Huawei and ZTE. Government officials say that a meeting to discuss the matter further could take place as early as Monday. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eunice Yoon in Beijing.